the killing.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Cease fire.
Cease fire.
Cease fire.
Cease fire.
On Monday, 23-year-old Tony Moody was in a car when someone walked up and fired shots. Moody died.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Cease fire.
Cease fire.
Cease fire.
Cease
Video
fire.
recently posted online shows a brawl near Proviso East High School.
Maywood police say the driver of the vehicle had been shot at in the area near 19th and Harrison shortly before losing control and crashing into the apartment building. Witnesses say the driver was slumped over the wheel.
Athlete, a scholar, man with a dream, heads off to college, has an outstanding freshman year of football, basketball. Then, Sean McCarty comes home for the summer and is shot and killed in Maywood.
We should also mention that there have been multiple shootings in this exact area over the last couple of days. A homicide just yesterday. Residents tell us that a gang war is to blame for this violence. We're live in Maywood. Jay Miller.
This is Murderwoods.
Call me Atwill. I was born and raised in Maywood. I don't live there now, but watching all the drama and the violence go on made me want to make this documentary. Only the strong survive. And I survived growing up in Maywood.
This is Murderwoods.
My name is Aaron Peppers. I'm 45 years old. I'm patrolman in Maywood Police Department.
First off, my name is LB. 2 letters, LB. I'm 24. This ain't out west, this ain't outside, nigga. This Maywood, nigga. It's worse, nigga. Smaller blocks, smaller town. You caught quicker. I'm on soul.
My name is Patrick J. Winter Sr. I'm a 47-year-old black male, Maywood.
Morgan Thomas, 26.
Maywood ended up being suburban murder capital. We had the National Guard out here in the early 2000s. Maywood is only 21 blocks. I mean, from 1st Avenue to 21st, you know, from Roosevelt to, you know what I mean, to Lake.
Growing up in Maywood was fantastic. That's why we are considered a family here in the community.
You know, you live and you learn. You know, when you go through stuff and you see people out here doing wrong, you can either choose one side. You choose the good side, you choose the bad side. I was in the middle. You know, everybody got their problems or whatever, but I made it through.
You know, it had its ups and downs. You know, there was a lot of gangs, a lot of drugs. You know, I had a different element. You know, my father was a police officer, so I was, you know, having double fights. But you know, growing up in Maywood, you know, only made us stronger.
Lifelong Maywoodian, been born and raised, grew up in the parks and recreation. Growing up in Maywood was a lot of fun, basically all fun. We had Little League baseball, we had a recreation department, we had swimming pool. My parents had us participate in everything, from swimming pool passes to, I myself did martial arts at the 1100 building.
It was fun, like when we was younger. You know, a lot of people was around. There was more like stuff you could do without like the police stopping your fun and whatever. And like now, living here now is like you gotta be watch where you go. You can't be hanging out everywhere. You gotta watch the people who you with. It's way different now that we get older.
18 years ago, my nephew was killed. He was one of the first kids killed in Maywood in broad daylight. He was killed on 19th and St. Charles at approximately 11:30 in the morning. Been coaching for over 30 years, so I quite often have to stand up and speak at funerals and different stuff because I'm always losing one of the kids that I coach or have dealt with over the past. It saddens your heart, you know. Like I can say, my mind is weary and my heart is tired. You know, I'm tired of all the violence that's going on. You know, we got a lot of kids raising themselves. You know, we need to have our parents step up and take part in helping to raise our children.
A lot of my friends, and especially family members, have died over the Maywood streets. The things that go on in Maywood, they like died and not longer here, or some got their life taken in jail. So I look at it like by 1st Avenue, You could be in the cemetery over there on First. You could be go to that courthouse to get your life taken away from you, or you could graduate from Proviso East. All that fall on First. You know, so my First Avenue where Maywood began at, it could be the beginning and the end of the cousin. He got killed in broad daylight on 9th. That matters. His name was Everett Brown. He got killed by another rival gang from Maywood. That this war been going on for years. And the guy that killed him, I'm pretty sure that he got kids as well as my cousin. He had kids, so by the violence on both sides, it's like every side getting really affected by it. So it really is a never-ending war.
We have to get programs. We have to get programs for our kids. If there's no programs for our kids to do, that leaves them in the streets. Bottom line is we have park districts and recreation centers that are empty. We have to fill our gyms, fill our park districts with active activities. Our poor girls don't have anything to do. There's no games out there for the girls.
It's up to the community itself. I mean, the person that's actually doing the shooting, he gonna actually have to want to change. Half of these niggas out here ready to die. They want to die for this game, but don't want to live for their kids. And I find that hard to believe, Joe.
I'm really a Maywood, if you want to say this.
What high school did you go to?
Proviso East. That's crazy. I still remember my ID number. It's 605-431. That's crazy.
They call Maywood Murderwoods.
Why they call it the Murderwoods?
Man, that's the murder capital, man. That shit go down. A lot of shit go down out here, man.
What high school y'all went to?
East.
Everybody went to Proviso East? Everybody graduated or y'all still here? What about everybody else?
J.O. Murderwoods, shout now, everybody in the town, what's happening?
What type of gangs do Maywood got?
You got foes, you got vice lords, you got Black Stones, Maniac Stones, you got GDs, BDs. Shit, you got it all, Joe. Shit, I done fall out, I got whooped, I got beat up. You know what I'm saying? I done beat up niggas. Niggas got shot, niggas and got shot at niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I done been shot. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to glorify, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? As far as being in the cars, man, and you know what I'm saying, when it's wartime, ain't no posting, ain't no hanging out, Joe. You know what I'm saying? You might be a victim of a drive-by. Ain't no posting up, ain't no hanging out on no blocks.
Man, right now.
Yeah,
right now.
Elaborate, let them elaborate.
Right now, you ride through this town, it's really like a ghost town. But these cars is out here, these niggas is out here.
Let me elaborate.
Motherfuckers told me that shit bigger than the police out here.
They told me that shit bigger than the police out here.
Army pistol. These niggas carry handguns. Definitely getting up out that jam.
I will faithfully discharge the duties of Police Sergeant to the best of my abilities.
Police Sergeant to the best of my abilities.
What do you think is like the biggest difference between your upbringing in Maywood and a lot of the upbringing for the children in Maywood now?
Well, I think the biggest difference was the influential of drugs. It took over. I think it started in the 80s. And once crack cocaine hit Maywood, it hasn't been the same. You know, because it affected the families. You know, they had the grandmothers now, they're not 50 or 60 years old, and they're not just helpmates to the family. Grandmothers had to step up and become moms again. And then dads weren't being dads because of the drugs and they weren't around. So you had those families just devastated. I mean, when I grew up, you know, we had a lot of kids that I grew up with. We all had moms and dads at home. You had like 1 or 2 in your crew that just had the mom and the grandmama. But as that changed, I mean, it's rare to have a mom and dad in the house now in our community. So I think that's the biggest problem when the drugs hit. The families were affected. And it just hasn't been the same since.
Right.
I think the kids today have they just feel that they need to have something, that we owe them something. That they don't want to be patient and stack their bricks one at a time. They live for today. Tomorrow's not promised. So everything that they do is for the right now. They're not thinking about the future. They don't have any respect for their elders. They don't have respect for adults. You know, they have an entitlement problem. Like, you know, they entitled to this. You know, they won't even, at the times I talk to some kids, they won't accept jobs at $11 an hour. And I'm just looking at them like, who are you? When I started off, I worked for $3.25 minimum wage. You know, so just stack your bricks one at a time, get the education, do the things that are necessary for you to develop as a young adult. And we're not willing to do that today. One young man named Anthony Moody, we call him Tony. He was a young man that was having family problems with the drugs, you know, throughout his family. So at that time, when he was around 12 to 14, his family didn't step up and he was going to be up for adoption. And me and my wife, they got registered and got pre-screened for everything, become an adoption agency parents. And then his grandmother stepped up and kept him because he was getting ready to go to Atlanta. He went to Atlanta for a year with his other family members. But when he came back, that was the time that he was going to go with us. But the grandmama stepped up, we allowed it, we didn't fight it. And I just stayed in his life, and he was like a son to me. Went to Indiana State University, graduated, came home, couldn't get a job, hanging out in the street, hanging with his cousin, and got murdered.
Sergio Brown, 25. I'm a pro football player for the Indianapolis Colts. From Maywood, Illinois, born and raised. Any other rough neighborhood, I say. A little bit of violence, drugs. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. Growing up with a lot of tough individuals, a lot of other bad football players really shaped and molded into the man I am today. I mean, a lot of my friends got killed every year in high school. 3 or 4 people in each class getting killed. You know, a lot of shootings. I mean, I never got injured by it or anything like that. I stayed out the way, got away when I could, you know. But I mean, it really opened my eyes to like what I really need to do and what I really need to be staying away from to, you know, make me a better person and really get away from all of this.
Welcome to the woods. Thanks, God.
Show up.
Y'all set up here and see this man bump on me. I'm walking down the street minding my business. The hood, welcome to the woods. Names copy, bodies drop. I wish niggas would. Both fast and take nash. Shorty stuff's no good. Choppers loaded, pistol toted. Welcome to Maywood. The hood, welcome to the woods.
Ask about me, shorty though, on my mama. Ask about me. Ask about me. On my mama, hit out here in these streets. Ask about me. On my kids, on the streets.
Welcome to the woods. Names copy, bodies drop. I wish niggas would. Both fast and take nash. Shorty stuff's no good. Choppers loaded, pistol toted. Welcome to Maywood. The hood. Welcome to the woods. Names copy, bodies drop. I wish niggas would.
This bitch like Walgreens. Corner split on my wrist. Draw one in the pot. Now watch it bubble up. Watch it double up. 2 for 1 on the work. Being shot with us. They hit the white. Double ups. Maywood with the chopper. Watch it hush 'em up.
It affected me, you know, in a positive sense, in the sense that I had a chance to get out. You know, I was one of those few that made it out. But at the same time, all mine coming back and hollering at the people that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And letting them know that they ain't got to stay stuck in their same position. And then, you know, giving them whatever positive words that I can to try to encourage them to, you know, get out this negativity. I do camps, I do free camps. I come back. I get a whole bunch of, you know, t-shirts and you know, I give them out to the kids, and, you know, I did a carnival concert. So just a little stuff like that, just to let them know that, you know, they still love me. I mean, for a number of reasons, I can take it all the way back to you, know, from, you know, basically. My grandma came, she came back in the 60s when it was you know, Caucasians living around all these neighborhoods, and then, you know, the blacks starting to flood in and tore the projects down. And, you know, it's pretty much, you know, every man for themselves out there now. They're trying to find ways to get money, and most times it's, you know, gangs, drugs, and violence. So, you know, a lot of kids get caught up in being a product of their environment, but, you know, that ain't always the easy route. But I don't hate on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was from it, almost slipped into it with basketball, so my life.
The new mayor need to take part in what's going on in the community, find out, you know, where the danger spots are, and try and stop them. You know, she need to like get like a hands-on type of review and get out here, you know, and talk to the people. In certain spots worse than others.
We've got a couple blocks where basically in the 100. Well, it's the 100 block on 20th Avenue. We have a big problem there, and you got the same problem on the 400 block on 21st Avenue. And what has happened is, well, they put in the cul-de-sacs. I voted against the cul-de-sacs, and what happened is with the cul-de-sac, all you have done is allowed the gangbangers and the ones that you're having a problem with. You're giving them territory because they're taking over that block, and it's like, I own it. You don't own anything. You're not paying any rent. You're not paying any taxes. You know, your parents have died and left it, or whatever your situation is, or you renting, or your parents is renting, or whoever you're with. But they feel that they're entitled. You're not entitled to anything. The only thing you're entitled to is life, basically. Every ordinance that Daily put out, I brought here to the village of Maywood. You can't stand on these corners. It's called loitering. And I have not asked one policeman to pick up any person for loitering. All I ask is when you come through and you see a gang of people hanging, you come through, get out your car, and say, now if I come back through here, you're going to jail. Guess what? They will move.
I seen motherfuckers get shot, beat up, stabbed, all kind of shit.
Tied up. All kinds of shit.
Folks got his head stomped in, all kind of shit. I seen a motherfucker get through the window down there. Four got killed right here on St. Charles. A couple motherfuckers got killed this man. There's so much shit I can go on, and I'm only 20 and I can tell you a 40-year story about this motherfucking business. Shit crazy. That's how it is around this bitch though. There ain't shit to do around this motherfucker if you ain't hustling,
nothing to do,
playing sports, or you feel me, no family man and no nigga like that. Shit, you better trap, poke you a motherfucker, get down on the motherfucker, anything to do. You feel me? Something just be motherfuckers just do shit just to have shit to do. You feel me? Basically,
everybody doing everything out here to get money.
Basically,
it's a way out here to get money. Everybody out here to get money, some type of way. Illegal and legal. You got two? You get two, let me get one.
Yeah. What made your family move to Maywood?
Shit, nicer houses. I mean, what the fuck? It's better than out west. You see what I'm saying?
But then when you moved here, what you end up finding out?
It's hoes out here. And good money to be got. Hate niggas. Also some more good money. A few other bitches a nigga ain't done tapped into yet, and a few other money sources that ain't been tapped. Got a couple pistol cases, went to jail for, you know, robbery, goddammit, kidnapping, temper, all type of goofy shit, goddammit, but you know, it is what it is. Shit like that is just needed for a nigga to get some money out here.
Murderwood niggas, why? 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 Straight niggas, why? Murderwood 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 niggas, why? Straight slamming and hustling hard, known on types and boulevards, known for pulling niggas' cars, shooting in the light of dark. It's called shooting in the light of dark.
I'm gonna tell you like this. First off, back in the day, this was like, I don't know, I'm gonna say niggas who grew up and look up to like niggas who was just doing all the wrong shit, you know what I'm saying? You got kids everywhere gonna do that shit. Like if you grew up in the hood, you see nigga get money in the hood where you from, and you look at him like how he got that shit, he sold crack, you know what I'm saying, sold kush and got that, you wanna do the same thing. You got a nigga who poking everybody, he turned up, I wanna do the same thing, you feel me? I wanna get money too. That's how it go, nigga, everybody just looking up to somebody. Then you got, like now though, with this new generation kids, that's to music, and that shit all in the music, you know what I'm saying? Everything in the music. Kill niggas, rob niggas, fuck bitches, get money, you know what I'm saying? I've been living in Maywood for about, say 10 years. Like 10 years, I moved to Maywood when I was like a freshman in high school. My freshman in high school, I came from out west, moved out here, like 03, freshman and shit. Came to Maywood, thought it was sweet as shit, thought I was coming to the suburb, the white boys, ain't gonna even lie. I come out to the town, man, the shit was kinda like, it was mellow for like the first couple months, then I get into it with a couple niggas I knew from the hood, from out west and shit, you know what I'm saying? They out here in the town with me. You know how that shit go. They show me what, you know what I'm saying? They introduced me to the Maywood shit. I'm looking at how this shit is. This shit, same shit where I come from, you know? That shit different, just smaller. One thing out here, everybody know each other. You feel me? That way, that's why it's even worse. A nigga, you be cool with a nigga one day, next day that nigga trying to knock your motherfucking head off, you know what I'm saying? That shit be fucked up because this nigga know everything about you. Every fucking thing about you. Mama, everybody. The nigga Murderwoods. Niggas get whacked every fucking day. Kid you not. While we shooting this, somebody probably get shot, or right after this shit, somebody gonna get shot. No lie. Small ass town.
Why you think it's like that though?
I'm telling you, shit is fucked up, nigga. There's too many high-head niggas in the same town, nigga, in one ass, small ass vicinity. It's so small, nigga, on every block, nigga, it's 21 blocks, nigga. On every block, you got like, down there 2 gangs on the same block, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Then you got some niggas that's the same gang on one block, but in 2 with each other, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy out here. Ain't shit sweet about it, though. So, I mean, anybody that feel it sweet, they come move out here for a minute. See how it is, see if they last. Yeah, man, there's so much shit we seen out here, man. My freshman year in the Proviso East, like I'm in East, I see a kid named Kenny get killed, you know what I'm saying? Right on Madison. That was the first thing I see, you know what I'm saying? That's like right when I'm fresh in Maywood. So you know I'm thinking then right there in the head, like, oh, okay, they out here turned up too. This shit crazy. Like, I wanna say that same year, or maybe next year, another one of the students get gunned down, you know what I'm saying? Like this one, I'm fresh out here though, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really knowing what's going on, but I'm just seeing everybody getting gunned down and shit. So you know what that mean. If I'm gonna be out here, I gotta talk too. You know, point blank period. Can't get caught lacking. That's what it is, you know. When I first moved out here, niggas was always calling this shit Murderwoods, but I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know why. I ain't know what the fuck was going on with that shit. I just came out here, thought it was Maywood, thought it was some sweet shit, trying to get out the hood. But this shit even more the hood, you know? Cause it's smaller. Cause like, how we be in the city, all in one neighborhood, this is a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Maywood is just like one neighborhood. It's like, these 21 blocks, nigga, you can walk through, you know what I'm saying? You don't really need no car, you know what I'm saying? You can just walk through all this shit's so small, you know what I'm saying? So what they tell you, everybody out here got guns, everybody wanna gang bang, everybody wanna run shit, you know what I'm saying? That's how this shit is out here. So you gotta keep your head up out here.
I've been in Maywood ever since 1982.
Hey man, you think things are still the same in Maywood or they changed?
They changed, great deal.
For the good or bad?
For the bad.
If you had one choice, what's the first thing you would change?
If I would change, you standing in front of the store.
Okay.
The Proviso East, man. One of them pirates, man. I seen it all, man. I know all the history, man. I know everything that came around the way, man. From Doc to Jim to D to Shannon. Every time, man. Perry Ellis, Carl Davis, Kenny Davis, the whole family, man. And just the tradition, and that's what made me hungry to do what I do now. So if I was to Maywood, it's fake me regardless if it's family or not, because some way you know somebody, man. Maywood is a town where, you know, it's a lot of people, but it's not a lot of people, man. Growing up, man, from Calvin dying when I was in high school, man, to, you know, just anybody, PD died, man, people who you might not have known, man, people that I grew up with, people that, you know, I look at now that, you know, it hurt us as a unity, as a community, because the violence is unnecessary for us, man. There's so many kids out here, we don't know what could have happened with them because violence taking their lives and unnecessary violence at that over small things, man. And it's the same thing in K-Town, you know, I know a lot of guys that had futures that, you know, that was unheard of. People don't know what they could have been, but, you know, unnecessary violence is never the key.
This is why they call it this the murder. 100 shot Russian AK-47, goddammit. These things I needed out here, you feel me? Period.
So why do you resort to living a life of, you know?
The same reason why you picked up that camera. It's a must, goddammit.
You know, all the violence that's going on in Maywood, it needs to stop.
We got new,
you know, showing our younger generation that, you know, that's all there is. You know, we need to show them something better. You know, that we ain't out here to just kill each other, beat each other, rob each other, sell drugs to each other. You know, we need to teach them something. We need to teach them something better.
I'm from the house, born and bred, though. It's in me, but shit, this what I am, you feel me? That's what I'm gonna be, but shit, I get that chance to get up out here and make something decent happen so I can raise my shorty and my people, so I'm up, straight up. Ain't no pump faking in me. I ain't gonna sugarcoat for no motherfucker. Every motherfucker know what's cracking. Every motherfucker know what's going on out here, man. You know, a lot of people move here from the city or move from thinking that, man, okay, I'm gonna go to the suburbs, but this the suburbs, but it's suburbs. You feel me? It's my mama. A motherfucker do that to your ass, they catch you late night. Anytime, you could be in the motherfucking stove. I got shot in the phone store. I got shot in the phone store. Got some shorty, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the phone store, finna get a phone. Motherfucker come in that bitch, fry that bitch up. You feel me? I get shot in the foot, though. I'm back decent, back walking, back running, all that shit. Ain't take no time to recuperate, but you know what I'm saying? It happened. That was at, what, 12 in the afternoon?
Every male that I went to school with, high school and grammar school, either they dead or in jail. My cousins I lost to a gun battle. He got locked up, his name's Zeri. They call him Shorty Thug out here in Maywood or whatever. But you live and you learn, like I said, when he was little, he don't have that guidance. He didn't have a parent to teach him this and teach him that, so he pretty much, the streets was his parents. So he did everything that the big guys told him to do. He was a gangbanger. He was out here living his life trying to survive. He got locked up, he went to jail, he came out. He decided to change his life. I'm gonna go to school, get my GED, blah, blah, blah. But you gotta realize that those people that you did something to back then, is still around here. So he was changing his life, it didn't work. Somebody caught him and they shot him 9 times. My little cousin murder, not solved, not being investigated. They just said, forget it. He was a gangbanger. We're going to judge him as that, and we're not going to investigate anything he had going on. Even though that his killer is still out here walking free every day, all day. We're just going to push it off and not pay attention to it. Okay.
I had a little homie. His name was X. They call him Xavier, you know, they call him X. And he had a gun one day. That's what the police say, he had a gun. We actually don't know the true story, but they say he had a gun on him. Maybe the police had shot him 2 times in his chest. Shit was crazy, man. Like, they just show you, like, he was finna go to school, all that. But they say he had a gun on him, but the gun never turned up in the case, so we investigating on that right now, but that just to show you, like, ain't nothing around here, like, even the police after you, they ain't gonna serve and protect you.
I'm a fuck. You see? I'm a fuck on her. So, you feel me? Put in my game and they killed my brother, you feel me? MG. She crazy, man.
Have you been shot before?
I've been shot twice. I've been shot. I was paralyzed for a little while, you feel me? You know, the last time I got shot when they killed my brother. I was fucked up, y'all couldn't even, I had a diaper on and shit. I had a grown diaper on, more than the week, yo.
We are at our lowest in violence, shootings, or killings since I've been working here. So it's been a success, even though we are short-handed, even though we need some more help, we need some more money. We're in Maywood, but we have to try to work with Bellwood and Broadwood, which is considered the triangle. But we only funded enough to barely work in Maywood. And some of the young men's got some psychological problems, some mental health. And they don't know it because they don't have the resources or they don't have the referrals that they can go see someone. For example, when someone gets shot in Maywood, you don't have a social worker to come out and speak to the young men and talk about how they're feeling and what they're going through. They just deal with it. So now it becomes a norm. And that's pretty much what it is. It's a norm of this is the way it's supposed to be. Somebody's supposed to get shot, somebody's supposed, and that's not a norm. One of the things that really disturbs me, that you can come from Chicago and cross through various suburbs like Oak Park, Forest Park, and hit Maywood and you got a problem. But you can walk right through those other ones and don't even have a problem. That's a question that needs to be asked. Now these things are just my opinion. You know, and I truly believe that if we don't do something in the next 5 years, it's going to be even worse.
We just went through this with George Zimmerman. As you can see, it's all racial profile. So I think if Maywood was majority white people, maybe they'll do something about it. But since we're all black, they don't care about our life. So why not say let them kill each other, and then we're gonna come around here and just buy everything and flood our people in the neighborhood and say forget us.
You gotta put more extracurricular activities out here. They wanna put cameras up, they could have put a whole little better park that did something. They need to do something like that. Cause this kid 16 that's doing it, 15, they don't even know what they doing, trying to take somebody's life. Don't even know the consequences of that. Like people need to wake up, get you some money, stop playing. Who you shooting at? Why you doing it? Man, we gotta start somewhere. We gotta take care of each other. White people looking at us like, look at those stupid niggas killing each other up. Oh, go ahead, I love it. Yes, I'm on your team. They clapping like LeBron after they won. Yes, kill yourself. Shoot yourself. Why you gonna shoot dudes? They don't even kill. Wanna lock us up. They locking us up and making us kill us. So we need some help. How you doing?
We need to get a hold of the gang bangers or the leaders and find out what is it that you don't like about what's going on in your town. Tell me. Come and talk to me about it so that we can come up with some kind of program to help this situation get better. Because it has to stop. For somebody really, I mean, people are getting hurt, people are dying, but before it turns into what Chicago's got going on, we need to bring it close to home and see what we can do about it now before it gets to that point.
There's niggas over in Division 9 ain't never coming home. Niggas know they ain't never coming home. You feel me? It's niggas down in Menard ain't never come home just off this little town right here. Oh my mama, it's cracking out here though for real. Maywood.
It's a ghost town now because half the guys that I know that grew up with, or some of the females are locked up or dead. Like I said, I recently lost my cousin through the gun violence in Maywood. My friend right here he lost his brother past years ago to gun violence. Like everybody been affected by some type of violence in Maywood, and eventually it's gonna be a ghost town. It's gonna be whole new residences out here. So eventually violence gonna stop, but everybody gonna end up killing themselves or they gonna be in jail.
You know, every motherfucker running around here talking about some, they got them bangers, they shooters, they killers. Man, niggas be getting them stations and motherfuckers be folding on the pressure and lose their life to the system because they want to be gangsters, man. Like, man, go to school, get that education.
We need more men like Pat Winter and other brothers in the community who've been touching these young men like Corey Cooper, and Larry Connors, David Gould, Chris Brown, myself, Terry Love. We need help.
I got high hopes for Maywood, and I see that, I see the village changing, coming back. I can never see it really being like it was in the 70s and the 80s. That's my biggest vision, but in the neighborhood, it'll take a lot longer than 5 or 6 years, but I know that I'll be fighting in the next 5 or 6 years along with a couple of other colleagues that I had that'll be fighting with me, a couple of soldiers that'll be swinging the sword with me, so I can almost pretty much guarantee that it'll be better than what it is today. As long as I'm alive, I'm willing to lose my life for the children of our village.
You can have bad living and good living. It's up to you. No one can take anything from you but you. And I tell my kids, if you're going to be in the gutter, make sure you put yourself in the gutter, so therefore you can't blame anybody else. And if you're in the gutter, you can't help anybody. But if you're standing on the curb, you can reach down and pull the next person up. But that's just life.
We need to do something to get Maywood back to how it used to be and what Maywood was originally supposed to be. Maybe we need to do something as a community to help these people with felonies that's trying to change so they can, find hope. Each one teach one. If we can just, stop being ignorant as a people and come together as one like we used to be. I believe Maywood could be a better neighborhood.
I got a lot of love for my city, man. But sometimes I feel like the city don't love me back.
A lot of people just don't care. People don't care until it hits their front steps.
I said they took the projects down, took niggas out their element, and sent them to the suburbs, something they should've never did. Walking through this hell on earth, wondering if a heaven's near. Babies killing babies, they dying before they ever live. 18 his first bid, coming home cocky. Beat a couple murders, now he feeling like he Rocky. Him and his posse living life fast in the Kawasaki. Said the streets got me, morgue lobby filling up with bodies.
This message goes out to all of my moles, foes, gangsters, Latin kings, BDs, whatever you riding, listen up. Pain. Pain is something that never feels the same. You could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, or you could even be a so-called lame. But most of the time I think that we are to blame. You see, I've caused pain to myself all of my life. To myself, to my kids, to my friends, and my wife. But without pain in my life, I wonder just what would I do. I know one thing for sure. I wish that this pain wasn't on me, and I wish that this pain was on you. I'd rather some other mother feel the pain that I sometimes go through. I feel this way, and I bet you feel this way too. You see, sometimes when I experience pain, I often wonder, why me? Why me? Why couldn't it be Hank, Frank, Joe, or even that man they sometimes call Charlie? But let me tell you something, man. Pain is something that's going to always be around. Sometimes it make us scream, yell, holler, or sometimes we might just walk around with a frown. But we got to deal with pain, and we can't let it keep us down. Because like I said, pain's going to always be around. Sometimes you might bump your leg, hurt your arm, or maybe even stub your toe. But these are just a few examples of pain, But when I feel pain, I wonder, when it goes away from me, just where does it go? But there's one thing that I know deep down for sure, that I never want this pain to come back to me no more, and that's peace. And I'm out of here.
Growing up in Maywood, only made us stronger.